Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for my dear friend Duchess Naveen for introducing me to this organization, to Robin and to the wonderful Margaret as well. Bringing peace to the world is really a challenge. From the days of my youth when I was a peace and love person, I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember the days of peace and love. You remember that? Well, I had long hair then and always supported people like John Lennon, who famously wrote the song Give Peace a Chance, and I chanted that many times. Then I realized that peace has to first start within your own heart. That's the first place, peace. And then you persuade someone else to take that challenge on. Because at the end of the day, there are reasons in the world why we don't have peace. And that's pretty obvious to most of us here. People make money out of wars. That's a fact. Arms industry, which I've been championing against for decades now. I'm a member of the International Committee Against the Arms, International Arms, and I've seen so many people. And my daughter is a world renowned journalist. She's now the head of Radio Free Europe. She's the head of news there, and she's covered many of the recent wars, including the Iraq War, the Yemen War, and most recently Afghanistan. She was one of the final BBC team to leave Afghanistan. So we as a family always discuss the reasons why people are at wars, as opposed to how to bring peace. You have to address those reasons why. You have to find out what the root cause of wars are. And it's always, nearly always money. We can always say it's religion. Religion doesn't cause wars. There's no religion in the world which says that you should fight and kill each other. It's important that all religions are united in this mission. Now, I'm a Muslim, although I'm not a very good one, and I'm not, Oh, right, okay. Well, I always used to joke about my mother. My mum was a Muslim and taught me limited knowledge of Islam as a kid. But the thing I always used to remember was she loved bingo. We all know what bingo is. And where I lived in Camden, there used to be a bingo club called Mecca Bingo. So I was always proudly boasting. My mum was the only woman I know went to Mecca at least 3 times a week. So but the thing was, she was an extraordinary woman that really genuinely believed in peace, so we grew up in a household which believed in peace. But whether an organization such as ours can actually do anything to bring peace, that remains to be seen. But I believe that the way that you bring about peace is to persuade others to come on board and make this into a huge network. I know Father Moon has done some extraordinary work. I have to be frank with you, I didn't know until after about the organizations I was getting involved with, okay? So I'd heard of Father, and I remember that wedding in '92. I remember it got international news coverage, actually, and 30,000, I think. Was it 30,000 couples?
He was working with the media.
Yeah, and you know what? People have views on people, people make judgments on people, but I rather make the judgment of the followers, okay, rather than the person himself, and say, are these followers good people? And so far, I found that everybody involved in this organization is deeply sincere and genuine, okay? And they all want the same goals, which is to bring about a peaceful world. Now, I will do what I can in my own limited way to help to expand this message. And I'm really looking forward to the 21st of September, which is World Peace Day, and to see how we can get this message out there to as many people as possible. We need to educate the young. That's the key here, because they are the future. Oldies like me, we've had our day now. We can do so much, and then obviously, but the young people are the ones that will bring the changes that we need to see in the world. Anyway, I've got to go off to my board meeting, but I'm very grateful for giving me the chance to speak. I didn't know you were expecting me to say a few words, so I wasn't prepared. But sometimes it's better not to be prepared because it comes from the heart. So I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, and I look forward to working with all of you to bring about a world where future generations don't have to worry about wars and conflicts. Thank you so much. Thank you.